Okay, hi. So in this part of the video, we are going to look at trying to look for duplicates, and that process is actually called exploratory data analysis, EDA for short, exploratory data analysis. Now, in this part of the task, we are using Excel, yeah, to perform exploratory data analysis. So we want to somehow visualize whether this data here, you see all of this, right? This is one row, this is another row, this is another row, this is another row. So now we want to try and visualize whether any of these rows are exactly the same, yeah, or an exact duplicate. Okay. So how we can do that is actually we can use Excel to do some highlighting for us. That is one way to actually visualize, to see visually by using colors, by highlighting the duplicate rows for us. Now, in order to do that, we need to actually combine the data first. So we are going to run a function here, okay? So let us first combine the data. I'm going to use this Excel function which is called concat. Or there's also a compatibility function which has the same behavior, which is called concatenate. So I'm going to use concat. And what I want to concat is this four columns, yeah? I want to concat the user ID, the Steam game, the behavior, and the hours. Okay, so what I end up with is a single value of all of them. All right, a single value. Okay, and I want to do that for all the rows here. So one way is sometimes if you hit double click here, you will if it let me do that again. If you double click here at the edge where your arrow turns black, yeah, you see this? Then if you double click here, the formula is applied throughout all the way till the end of the row. Yeah, so when you double click, the formula is being copied. So we can see it's A3 to D3. It concats A4 to D4, which is these rows. Yeah. So the cell number keeps changing here. A5 to D5. And you see it's beautifully highlighting the cells that are involved in this particular formula. So let's not accidentally change the okay. So sorry. Yeah, and then in this we can see that this formula is concatenating this. Yeah. Let me get out of the formula. Okay, and then in this formula and so on, yeah, so you get the idea, A7 to D7 and so on. So we have concatenated all of this. Now the reason I concatenated them is because when we highlight a single row, it's much faster. Okay, now I have expanded this such that we can see all the data sets that are here concatenated. Now the question is, since you have just joined them, you realize, you see, there's no space here between the number and the word. Yeah, so concat just joins all of these words together. So 1, 2, it ends in 1, 2, right? And then it straight away goes to the word T. And then Skyrim is the end of the game name. And then it goes to purchase. And after purchase, the number 1 is thrown in. Yeah? So we can see all of this. Now, we want to try and highlight this as well. So let's select this column first. And then we'll click on this conditional formatting here. Now, under highlight cell rules, we have a few convenient shortcuts here. Now, there is one that is used to highlight duplicate values. So if we click on that, we can see that the style is a classic style. Let's just stick to it. And then only format unique or duplicate values. So it's going to look for duplicate values in the selected range, yeah. And then when it finds a duplicate, it will format it with the light red color. So we're going to look for this light red color, and this is what we're going to explore for. Yeah, visually we can explore, and then let's click OK. So what happens is we don't see anything happen. Yeah, so that might be a good sign, because that means that there are no duplicates at the top here. So does that mean that there are no duplicates at all? So this is what we mean by exploring the data. So we can manually look through, yeah, as we start to scroll down. This might not be the best way to explore, but this is one way, okay? In the later part, we'll look at another tool. So we can manually scroll down to explore our data set. We're not seeing any colors at all. So it seems like a good idea. It's good till now. Okay, yeah, we've come across one. All right, so we have